Welcome to this installment of Hot Sauce, the show that takes a topic that's sizzling on our tongues and we chit chat about it. I'm Big Shot Bob, also known as Mr. Suit and Tie. To my left is Rock.
What's up?
Jersey Boy.
That's right.
And Easy, the couch guy.
How you doing?
And this week, since the finals started, we want to know if LeBron James loses this finals and goes 2-4, will his legacy be tarnished? Let me start with you, couch guy.
No.
What do you think?
Oh,
no.
we're going to have fun with this subject.
No.
I can tell you right now because we've been talking about this before the show.
No, not at all.
Why not?
Because unlike, Rock over here, I don't believe this game is defined by championships, and a legacy should not be defined by championships. His legacy is his body of work overall. Okay. Mm-hmm. First off, he's done something that Jordan didn't do, that Magic didn't do. He made it to 5 straight NBA championships. He's the first player in NBA history to make it to 5 straight NBA championships with 2 teams. Okay. So whether he wins them or not, that doesn't fall on him. Does it 25% on him? Yeah. Because he is a superstar. It's his team. But
the best player of this generation.
The best player of this generation. But Jordan didn't do it by himself. Magic didn't do it by himself. Bird didn't do it by himself. He has to have his team show up. So do I think it hurts his legacy? Maybe. But do I think it's going to overall change his legacy? No.
It won't tarnish it. It just leave a little stain.
Maybe a little stain
on the resume.
Not necessarily an asterisk, but maybe a little
coffee
stain.
Maybe
a little stain. Maybe a little stain. But
All right, Jersey Boy.
Man, are you serious? That's what I love about LeBron lovers. I love LeBron. Don't get me wrong. I love LeBron. But if you go 2-4 in the NBA Finals, that tarnishes your career. I don't care what you say. That hurts you. That hurts you going 2-4. Because, and I understand it's a team sport. Absolutely a team sport. But we talked about on the show a couple weeks ago, you think hockey is the most impactful, goalie is the most impactful. We thought it was basketball player.
The superstar basketball player.
Superstar basketball player has more impact than anyone else in sports.
Well, see, we disagree from the get-go.
Well, I know. You said hockey, but then you said basketball was next, right?
Yeah, absolutely,
okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking about basketball now.
Yes.
LeBron had, and prime example was last night. Last night's game, game 1, he played a great game the whole game. And then in the fourth quarter, he took some crazy shots that he didn't take in the first 3 quarters.
Yep. And
overtime, he makes an unbelievable bad 3-point shot he tried to shoot, late in the game with a minute and a half left. They were down 8.
Yeah.
And they still had the chance. You could have got a quick 2. You could have got a foul, make a 3-point play. There's one player that gets more 3-point plays than anyone. That's LeBron James. LeBron James can take over a game and win it by himself because he's that great of athlete. That great of a star.
I don't think he can do that against this team.
Great stars takes over games. How many All-Stars did Golden State Warriors got? 2. How many does Cleveland Cavaliers got? 2. One of them's hurt. These 2 teams are not that far apart as far as talent goes.
I'm not saying they're that far apart.
Tristan Thompson has been playing unbelievable this postseason.
Yes.
J.R. Smith, Shumpert had been playing great until last night.
And that's the thing.
Okay, they played bad last night. They did. But LeBron missed some bad free throws. Okay?
He did.
Things that superstars are not supposed to do.
Yeah, but nobody's ever shot 100% at the three-point line.
The problem with LeBron is he misses them at the wrong time.
He does.
Okay? And that's the situation. That's what we're talking about. No, he constantly does. Tell me he's not took over a postseason and completely made every single shot throughout. And they won. He always makes it interesting. LeBron is that type of player that he should be able to take it over and them not lose.
But you're also talking about and you compare it to other people's legacies, like Jordan's legacies, like Bird and Magic, nobody will ever disagree and say that those three guys were more proficient scorers than LeBron James is. But in the same respect, LeBron James is a better facilitator than those three guys. And
Different.
His entire career, okay, that's where he's been the best at. He's been a better passer than he has, or his team has been better when he's passing versus when he's scoring. But the thing is in order for him to get those assists, his team has to make the shot, which is why it doesn't tarnish his legacy. Not to mention, we all are in agreement. That 07 Cavaliers team was not beating the Spurs.
No, that was a horrible team.
That's not on him.
I will give him.
He wasn't winning that series.
Okay, for example, the great players learn from their previous series, correct?
And he learned.
They always. No, he's not, because they keep losing. You go 2-4 in the finals, you don't do that.
The only championship that he's lost so far that I felt that he shouldn't have lost is the one against Dallas.
Why? No, they all go on him.
No.
Yes, you get the pub when you win it. You don't get it when you lose it.
Well, for LeBron, back-to-back years, he's played the best team in the league. Last year, San Antonio was unbelievable, 60-plus wins, and they wiped the Miami Heat in the finals. This year, Golden State Warriors, 67 wins, and they're up 1-0.
Was that not the debate
when those
before?
Players, when you're a great player like that, it doesn't matter who you put in front of them. If you're that great, you take over the game like LeBron did. Like LeBron did last night for 3 quarters. He willed that team last night. He has willed that team. Hold on. He has willed this team the whole postseason so far.
Right.
He has. That Chicago Bulls game that he had, that was the best game I've ever seen him play.
He needs his team to show up for him.
Did you just hear what I said? Game 5 against Chicago, that's the best game he's ever played.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes.
Why? Because he did everything. He took it over. He scored when he wanted to.
But
he took it to the basket.
We're all in agreement that Chicago Bulls team cannot stand with this Golden State team.
This Golden State team reminds me of the Lakers and the Bulls back in the 90s. Lakers were a good team. Lakers were a good team, but guess what? They played the better player. And when you play the better player, they can win that game by themselves.
The Lakers were a good team, and they played a great player. Golden State this year has a great team.
They have a good team. They don't have a great team yet. Dude, they played. They were 47-3 at home. I know how. So did Atlanta Hawks won 60?
60.
And they're not one of the best 5 teams in the league.
And they didn't have an all-star on there. Well, they had 4.
They had 4. That's different.
They're not Steph Curry.
No, they're not Steph Curry. Steph Curry is not a great, all-time great yet.
Not to mention,
he's a one-time MVP.
Not to mention that
let's see how he does in the postseason.
They didn't have two of the top 4 3-point shooters in the backcourt.
But here's the argument. What did they do last night? What did the Cavs do late last night in the game? They took jump shots. They turned into the Golden State Warriors. That's not their MO. That's not their MO, though.
LeBron is one of the greatest players of all time.
Oh, I'll give him.
No question. It's just decisions like the last shot of the game.
Bad shot.
1-on-1. Take Iguodala to the hole and dunk on his head. Why are you taking a fadeaway 3-pointer?
Or get a foul.
That's what I think the tarnish comes from.
Right.
You get some stains on his resume for decisions like
that. It wasn't just last night. But it was last year against San Antonio. There were some shots. What are you thinking, LeBron?
You just made a great point, though. Why are we just now talking about, is this going to tarnish his legacy when this is the type of player he's been his entire career? This is a part of his legacy.
Before, you couldn't talk. You didn't know how it was unfair out. If he finishes 2-4 in the finals in his career, that tarnishes his legacy some. I think it does. Does it knock him out of the top 5 players to ever play the game?
But we're talking about.
But he's not Jordan. He's not Magic.
He's done. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, but he goes to Miami first year. They make it to the championship. They lose to Dallas.
Right.
The team they have in Cleveland is better than that Miami team. Okay, I'm saying with LeBron James, history has a tendency to repeat itself. Now, am I saying they're going to go? Is he going to go to the next 5, title games and go 9 straight championships? Probably not. Okay, but if history repeats itself, we're talking about LeBron James losing the finals this year, winning them next year, winning them the year after that. We're talking about him making 7 straight NBA finals.
I have to stop you there. All right,
It's
a
true.
great feat to go to 5 straight, but no offense. Look at the Eastern Conference.
No.
Bottom line. No.
You-
Listen, this is an argument. This is the worst the Eastern Conference has been in 20, 30 years.
And guess what? LeBron
Absolutely.
James is taking full
And
advantage
he
of
is,
it.
and he should, and he gets all the credit.
And you can't.
So he gets all the credit when he goes to 5 straight finals,
But
right?
see, the thing is,
he
is
should
people-
take all the heat when he loses.
People give him all the credit, but what does he?
No, he
do?
passes out.
and he gives credit where it's due to his team.
But when you're a great player, you'll get all the credit
And he-
saying how
and he
great you are.
accepted,
And when you lose,
And
get
look at
ready
his,
for it.
Look at his post game press conference. He took responsibility
No,
for
and
those
he
shots.
always does.
And he always does. So that is
But
why.
so why don't the fans give him heat
I guess
for
my
what
thing
he did?
is, and I give him heat. We were talking about it earlier. I could not stand that shot that he put up.
That is what's so frustrating
Okay.
with LeBron James.
I don't think
He
I like
plays-
the word tarnish.
It hurts. It
Does
hurts
it
to
hurt
a
his
point.
legacy?
Absolutely.
If he loses this finals, is it going to hurt his legacy? Yes. If he comes back and wins the finals next year, or if he at least, this is the other thing too, if he at least brings a trophy to Cleveland,
it helps.
his legacy is set as one of, if not the best ever.
No, okay, no,
He
you can't
be the
go
best
3 and
ever.
4 and be the best ever. I don't care if you bring a championship in Cleveland. I don't care if you bring it to Charlotte. I don't
Listen,
care where you bring it. I don't care if you take it to
I'm
Ireland.
telling
You do not get the best ever. There's one guy that's the best ever, and no one else is in that level right now.
And that's
Jordan.
this is the crazy stat to me. In the East, through the Eastern Conference playoffs in LeBron's career, he's 60 games above 500 against the East.
Yes.
He is now 11 and 17
Against
in the
the West.
finals in the West. So you got to put a little tarnish on there.
Right.
It probably just needs to be buffed out.
Tarnish is a hard word.
No, it's
because
not.
And again, this finals
No,
isn't over, so he can go 3 and 3.
he can.
And listen, there's no, he can. No one's saying tarnish is not a bad word for him. He's still gonna be one of the
Here's-
all-time greats.
I guess
he's
here's
still gonna be one of the
here's a
all-time
good
greats.
point. If we-
But you can't say LeBron versus
but
Jordan.
if we
anymore.
look at players
you
right
can't
now,
do that.
if we look at players right now, because you had brought up 11 and 16 in the finals against the Western Conference, right? But
Right.
yet he's 60 games above 500 against the East.
Right.
Give me your 5 best players in the NBA right now. Players, 5 best in the NBA right now. Not in any particular order, just 5. The 5 best right now.
Okay.
Braun, Curry,
Okay.
Durant, Westbrook,
There you go.
and AD.
And AD. Okay. 2 of those 5 are in the Eastern Conference. 3 of them are in the Western Conference. There is no question, there is no argument that the Western Conference has the best talent. They have overall. The Eastern Conference may have the best player, but the Western Conference has the best teams. They have the majority of the better players. And that was the debate before the final started. Can the best player beat the best team?
Guess what? It's been like that for 30 years. Because when the East, you forget, Jordan played in the West.
Jordan
East
had
back
the
then.
best
Hold on.
team.
No, he did not.
Yes, he
Phoenix
did.
Suns was the best team. If you remember correctly, the Phoenix Suns won the most games a couple years in a row.
But guess what?
The
Me and
West
you-
Conference
me and you
had more
definitely
wins.
agree
I'm
that
just saying.
the team with the
that
best,
your
with the
argument,
most
though,
wins
your argument
is
is not
best
the
team.
same because the East had the 2 or 3 great teams back then. Okay, well, actually, they had a little bit more, but the West had a loaded.
But I'm not
conference.
talking about back then. I'm talking about right now. When you're saying LeBron is 11 for 16
Right.
against better teams. This is a team sport. LeBron
When you're-
cannot beat
Yes, he can.
5 people by himself.
Absolutely, he can.
Jordan never
he did
did
it for 3.5 quarters. Bull crap. He absolutely did.
crap, nothing.
Jordan took over games and cut your throat and said it's over.
So when
LeBron,
when
it gets
the Portland
late,
Trailblazers-
misses shots
when the
when it
Portland
counts.
Trailblazers scored 90, Michael Jordan scored 92.
He did what he had to do. Win the
Did
game.
Michael Jordan score
He
92?
won the game.
Did Michael Jordan score 92?
Yes, sometimes.
No, not
All right.
never.
The point
What
of
I'm
this
saying
though
is
when
one
you're
man-
a great player,
Can
you
you
can take over a game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can.
LeBron
you
answered
can.
this question last night. Did LeBron not take the game over 3.5 quarters by himself?
Yes.
Okay. What did he do in the fourth quarter?
He made some.
Okay,
Or he
that's
did
all
make
I'm
some
saying.
really bad shots.
That is
And I'm not disagreeing with
an
that.
individual star
I'm not
that can win the
disagreeing
game
with that.
or lose a
But
game. Because
at
if
the
he
same time-
if last night if he would have scored when he needed to,
So you're
they would win the game.
You're basically scrutinizing him because you don't approve of when he takes the game over.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying last night, dude, did he not take some bad shots?
Yes.
Okay.
You-
Why
so
are we
Jordan
not
never took
talking
a bad
about that?
shot?
He didn't not when it counted.
Yeah, he did.
Bottom line is,
He didn't lose the game.
For me personally, if he goes 2-4 in the finals, he's the best player on the planet. There's nobody on Golden State
Oh, yeah.
that can check him. He should be dominating.
Right.
2-4, it puts
And I
a
think-
tarnish on his legacy to me. And
Absolutely.
I mean, I know he's had the hype since he's come out of high school. #1 overall pick, rookie of the year, supposed to be the best player, and he's won championships.
Yep.
He's lost a lot of finals too. And Jordan didn't lose finals.
Nope.
Magic for
Magic
the
didn't
most
lose
part
finals.
got one, and when he got to the finals, won. Shaq got to the finals, won.
They
Kobe
had better
got to the
teams.
finals.
Stop
and won.
with the better team.
But
Stop
the
it with the whole team
dominant
thing.
player won the title.
But he didn't
Listen,
win it by himself.
No, he went. Of course, it is a team sport, but you're missing. People are missing the point. When you're a great player, all-time great, you can change the outcome of the game on
Like
your
I
own.
said,
your own.
You are knocking him for when he takes the game over. I'm sorry, but if a player
He doesn't
comes
take
out
it over
and
in the fourth.
dominates
That's the
game
problem.
for 3.5 quarters, and he relies on his team for 8 minutes, and his team lets him down.
The team
They
let
let each
him
other
down.
down.
He let the team down. The team let
Last
him
night,
down last
yes.
night.
Last
But that's
night,
a constant with
The
him.
team stepped up big. They got a defensive stop on Stephen Curry.
Right.
Got him the ball. with
Exactly.
the game-winning shot.
And what did he do with
hey,
it?
He settled for a bad
I'm
shot.
not disagreeing with
Okay,
that.
that's what we're saying. And I'm not trying
But
to
it's
sit
not-
here and beat on LeBron.
Is it a-
I'm just saying LeBron
I don't
has
think it's
the
as
capability.
constant as you're saying.
It is. Look at last year.
Gentlemen,
Look at last
let's
year.
close the show with, if he loses, tarnish on the legacy. 2-4 in the final season. Tarnish
It
on
hurts his legacy.
I
It hurts
agree
his
with
legacy.
Hurts. I
in the
agree with
final.
Hurts.
It hurts legacy.
Tarnish
no
is just
Okay.
tarnish is just too strong
He-
a word right
he's
now.
won 2 championships. He is a great player now. He went from Jordan to Kobe to LeBron, no doubt. Okay, but it does hurt LeBron. If LeBron wins another championship in Cleveland, it helps him. But he is not Jordan, so stop the Jordan thing. He is
Well, he
Jordan
would never
and
be
Magic.
Jordan, just
No,
like
no
Jordan.
one-
Just like Jordan would never be LeBron, just like LeBron would never be Magic.
These
he
players-
is a different type of player
Okay,
in a
all right.
completely different era.
Just like okay.
All right.
All right.
That's it for Hot Sauce this week. Tune into the podcast. You can find us. Where can they find us at,
You
Rob?
can find us on Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes, and iHeartRadio
And follow us on Twitter.
at Breakdown NC.
There you go.
Follow us on Facebook.
And if you have any comments or anything you want to relay, email us. Hit us on Facebook. We'll reach out to you. We'll give you a call if you put your phone number down.
That's right.
And if you
All right.
got a comfortable sofa, let me know. I'm
Actually,
looking.
tweet us out at Breakdown NC if you think LeBron's legacy is tarnished. or hurt. Excuse me.
Hurt. I like hurt.
Hey,
All right.
all I got to say is, can y'all pass me some hot
Hot
sauce
sauce, please.
and some biscuits?
For Jersey Boy,
I'll see y'all
easy.
later. I'm taking my food.
Big shot, Mr. Suit and Tie. How you gonna take the food and the hot sauce?
I'm taking all of it.
We
Look,
supposed to-
you
look,
know
we
something?
supposed to,
I got you, man.
all right.
I got you.
Cheers.
He mad. He mad.
Look, you took the hot sauce. I need to cheer it
Give me
up.
my ham biscuits.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
All right, there you go.
Appreciate it.
Put some hot sauce.
Take it easy, y'all.
Next time.
Hot air.